All right. We are live. We are live. How's everyone doing? Abdo? Hello? Hello, hello. How was everyone's day? Everyone's trading day. Market did end up selling off quite a bit today. Recovered a little bit at the end of the day, but really expanded after we got off the stream. NQ went down, looks like 250-ish points. You are in the correct area, John. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be releasing it at 6, and I'll post the links in the chat so you guys can just go to the checkout page. Make sure you get your spot. Will be a down week, yeah, for sure. Definitely will be a down week. How much down? Who knows? But it's Wednesday today. We've got still Thursday and Friday. We have some GDP and unemployment claims tomorrow as well. So, you know, that's some high impact news. Could spark some down movement potentially, and PCE price index on Friday as well. So, who knows? On the bigger time frames, though, we do still look bearish. So, daily time frame still looks fairly bullish. 4 hour looks a little bearish though. Yeah, welcome into the stream, guys. We're just gonna be hanging out. We'll answer any questions you guys have right now. Obviously we have the auto trader on the screen here. We'll answer any questions if you guys have any, and just chill for another 15-20 minutes until it gets closer to 6, and then yeah. A lot of wins on the past. Okay, that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Okay. So this is 10 days on the screen here. 10 days, so obviously from today all the way until, what day is this? September 15th. So from September 15th, which was last week Monday, to now, so over pretty much 8 trading days. This is just on 24/7 settings, but let's count up these wins. All right, still couldn't access any of your auto traders. Would you recommend? Both are good, man. iFVG is the one we're going to be releasing now. SBS still makes really, really good money. Had a guy today who uses SBS posts that he in the testimonials chat, he passed a 50K my funded futures account in the past 2 days, or today or something. So I mean, it still works, and iFVG will work, so they're the same price. It's up to you. But yeah, let me count up these wins here, wins and losses. Had a loss. We'll just count up total. Caesar, did you have any other beta testers besides yourself? Current SBS. Me and just the developer did the testing. The developer, Ben, who develops all the other stuff, SBS, Trendbender, all that, did the majority of the testing. But yeah, I like how on this you can see the past trades on the chart as well. It's pretty nice. Yeah, that's really we only test candlestick charts and 1-minute charts because that's how I trade them. So basically I have a concept of a strategy. I go over to Ben, our developer, and I tell him, hey, try this, try coding this, give them a bunch of, you know, here's what this is, use a one, you know, stuff like that. So it's built for a 1 minute, right? And all the results we've been posting are for a 1 minute chart. Does it work on other things like a 30-second, 15-second, 2-minute, 3-minute? Does it work on volume charts? Yes. Does it work on range charts? Yes. And by work, I mean, does it take trades, right? Now, how you optimize it, that's going to be up to you. But, you know, the 1 minute is what we've been testing and posting those results on. So, John, can you sign me up for monthly? Just add to my. I can't sign up for you. It's impossible for me. So I'm gonna post the links in the chat in about 20 minutes. So yeah. So we had one loss up until there. One loss, one full win here. Then we had a loss that's 1 and 2, then 2 and 2. 2 wins, 2 losses. Then we are 3 and 2, 4 and 2. 4 wins, 2 losses there. Keep going. 5 and 2. And 6 and 2 right here. Yeah, 6 wins, 2 losses in the last 8 trading days. Which in total, those 2 losses are minus 1 R. So you would be net up like 5 R total. So if you're risking 200 bucks, you'd be up somewhere around, you know, 1,000 or 1,100 bucks in the last 8 days. If you're risking 500 bucks, you would be up somewhere around, you know, 25 to 2,600. So pretty much could have passed like almost a 50K account in the last 8 days. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just throw them out here. We're just chilling. I'm going to get some posts ready actually and make sure everything's fully set up. Reminder too, it does, the Autotrader purchase does come with a little course that I made. It's about 50 minutes or so, 45, 50 minutes of a course on how I like to personally trade inverse fair value gaps. So I hope you guys find value in that. And I'm probably going to add more things like trade recaps and posts and stuff like that, just so you guys can get some added value for that. So it comes with that. Obviously it comes with the file to download. You'll get an email with a license key. Comes with the setup guide, which is 47 minutes long. Okay, so you guys are going to want to just take tonight, and before you start jumping into, you know, testing settings and, you know, complaining, because there's going to be people that complain instantly. Before you get into anything and dive into the settings, watch all the videos we have, at least for the setup guide. Again, it's 45 minutes. Okay. And I've posted a couple settings. I posted some 24/7 settings, just general settings, right? It's not like I'm telling you to use this. Okay. It's just something you could try out, and some of the settings that our developer has used as well for all the back testing. So yes, Alex, it is possible to use a run back test in NinjaTrader. That's how we've done a lot of our back testing, is just on NinjaTrader. Obviously, we've done some live testing too. All of our auto traders work with market replay function. So you download the data from certain days, and then you play it back and get pretty much with 99% accuracy the same trades you would live. So they don't use strategy analyzer. So for anyone that wants to do that, it won't work. Only market replay. You have a weekend for testing and install. Awesome, John. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. So yeah, there is going to be, I posted there's 50 spots for monthly. I expect that to fill up within the next 24 hours. And there's 10 lifetime spots. Remember, monthly is $225 a month. Lifetime's $22.50, so 10 months worth of lifetime. So, or 10 months worth of monthlies. Sorry. Triffid, what's up? The reason for limited number of licenses doesn't break, but it breaks me because I'm the main person that does all the support, and when there's so many people flooding in the first week, it's a lot for us. So we may add more down the line, like at the end of the month or 2 months down the line, but yeah, we like to limit at the first week or two, just so everyone settles in a little bit. Brian, can you share your backtesting results full quarter or year to see equity curve? Yeah, Brian, so if you go to the Discord, head to the general chat and click the pinned messages. And I've had our developer post a 50-day backtest from whatever that is. I can't do the math. But yeah, he has like 2 or 3 months of backtesting, posted screenshots and everything in the Discord, in the pin chat. So there's a few months of testing there for you to check out. All the way from 5:30 up until 8:29. So a few months. You'll get it. If you're in here, you're gonna get a spot. No worries about it. If you're in here, you're getting a spot. Yeah, Brian, just head over to the general chat pin settings. But yeah, comes with the course that I made just for manual trading and how I do this, how I trade inverse value gaps to get payouts myself. So the whole goal with this is obviously your $225 a month or lifetime purchase gets you the Autotrader, right? And then the trading course itself will help you understand how the Autotrader works as well, on top of how you can manually trade it to get payouts. So hopefully this, I mean, it's kind of like a one-stop shop. You know what I'm saying? So how does this perform compared to SBS or Trendbender? I think SBS is still elite. I think this will be really good as well. I think people will like this more than Trendbender, just because Trendbender, we can't like give out every single detail on how it executes. This, we're giving out the details on how it executes because everyone kind of knows. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people know what inverse value gaps are. Okay, and it does take more trades. You can make it take more trades. You can customize it. There's full auto mode. There's a semi-auto mode, so you can mark out your own liquidity areas that you want it to look for trades off of. I'm obviously adding in the course and how I manually trade inverse value gaps every day. So there's it's a lot of differences compared to Trendbender. SBS as well, it's still elite. It still works good. We had a guy today, one of our SBS members, literally pass a 50K My Funded Futures account in the past 2 days. So that still works elite, and people still getting payouts with SBS and stuff. So some reason SBS has fallen off a little bit. There's only about 20-30 people on that for the monthlies. I think a lot of people get tired after a while, even if something works, right? I'm gonna give you guys this inverse for value gap strategy here, the Autotrader. A lot of you are gonna try it out for 2 weeks, and maybe it's just a bad next 2 weeks. Right? I can't predict the market, and then you're gonna give up, and then it's gonna start to get good. So those results that Ben posted are pretty much 1-minute chart. Well, I posted in the setup guide what it is, so you'll get access to that. But 1-minute chart, and it goes from 10 minutes after market open, so 9:40 Eastern, until 10 minutes before market close. So 9:40 to 3:50 p.m. Eastern. How do we buy it? I'll post the links here in the chats pretty soon. It's wait until 6. Just keep it fair for everyone. But yeah, if you guys have questions, feed them in. Got 10 minutes here until the release. I'll be posting the links here in the chat for the purchase as well as in the Discord, and I'm going to send out an email as well. By the way, do you guys get those emails when I send it out on the forum? Do you guys get an email when I post something on the forum? Yeah, the back tests posted in the general chat are not ran 24/7. They're ran just for market hours, New York market hours. But again, you'll have the complete freedom. I know there's going to be a lot of people that do a lot of testing over the coming weeks, and they're going to find some really cool things, more than I can do. So that's part of the thing, is when all you guys join in to the group, right, and all you get access to this, we have a good baseline. The 1 minute chart works and it's executed well the last 3 months. You know, it does well. Obviously it's not perfect. Nothing's perfect. Nothing is ever going to have, you know, a 90% win rate all the time and have a positive risk to reward, right? But if you have 50 people all doing some testing here and there, you're going to find something cool. Okay. Okay. Just setting up some links here. There is only 10 spots for lifetime. Just a heads up if anyone wanted that, okay? If I can get 1 week locked. We'll allow that with a few people, not everyone. But if you're interested in that, you can maybe DM me after you try it out, and we'll figure something out. Hey Ed, message me on Discord. Sorry, SBS, exactly right about comments about giving up and not staying power, giving up. I will check the DM. I may have missed it, Ed, but yeah, people who stick to the auto traders often end up doing the best, right? Like Ted, who is a, you know, beast, still uses our SBS auto trader for the last year since we released it, and he's still getting payouts. So, you know, I mean, what can you say? Can't complain. He's still getting payouts. He got a $6,000 payout from Tradeify, I believe, just 2 weeks ago. So yeah, just gotta stick to it. Add you? I don't know what you mean. All right, we got 5 minutes here. 5 minutes. And if you guys don't get an email, like an activation email or whatever, right away, give it like 15 minutes, because there's going to be a lot of people at once for an email to come through. And if you don't get an email after 15 minutes, you can just DM me. Okay. But yeah, welcome in, guys. release in 5 minutes. So excited. Hope you guys are going to end up liking it. Remember, if you're going to be a person that just tries it out for a week or 2 weeks and just give up, then don't even bother buying it. If you're going to stick to it for 2 months and then make your conclusion, then yeah, go in, try it. But yeah, if you're going to be a person that just tries it for a week or two, that's great. But the people who are going to succeed are going to use it for a couple months. I'm not gonna, I don't know, Triffid. I'm not sure. I may allow some people to do that. I'm not gonna allow everyone to do that. And I can't guarantee you that, like, you know, if you have SB or the iFVG for 4 months, you know, I wouldn't give anyone a 4-month discount kind of thing, right? If you were to use it for, you know, if you get monthly now and in 2 weeks you're like, hey, I want to upgrade to lifetime, sure. But again, I'm only doing 10 spots, so if the 10 spots are gone, then the price might go up a little bit. So let me do this. Let me do this. Okay. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Got about 30 people in here. 5:57. Give it 2 more minutes. Maybe we'll release 1 minute early, just so everyone on the stream can get what they want. But yeah, thanks all for joining. Hope everyone had a good trading day. So there's no, we don't do any trades. Sorry about that, Raise. SBS still prints money, man. Don't give up on SBS. Yeah, we don't do any swaps. Sorry about that, but you can try with the monthly. You don't have to jump right on the lifetime if you don't want, but again, if the lifetime spots are gone, lifetime spots are gone. There's 10 of them. There's 30 of you in here, so I mean, there's a good chance 10 of you might want lifetime tonight. Then they're gone and the price is going to go up. So obviously I'm not going to jack the prices up too much, but 5:58, minute and a half. Excited to get this into your guys' hands. Remember, when you purchase, just a reminder, give it like 15 minutes for emails to come through. I hope they come through fast. But okay, there you go. Posted a little early for you. Okay. Check out links there. And I'm going to go into the store and make it live officially. Right now. Make visible on store page. Okay. The iFVG Autotrader is visible. It is live. Okay. I posted the checkout links in the chat. There is a monthly checkout link. There's a lifetime checkout link. Okay. I hope you guys can get the emails quick. I see the emails rolling through because I also am CC'd on them. So a couple people have already grabbed some spots. Nine of you are already in here. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to send out a message on the forum. Let me do this. Let me do this. Boom. All right. Got it, Chris? Awesome. Welcome to the team, guys. Welcome to the team. 30 people in here. Remember, when the spots are gone, the spots are gone for now, because we can't have it be too overwhelmed for the first couple weeks. So went through. Yeah, I can see I get CC'd on the emails, so I can see 15 of you should have gotten the email already. So just make sure that you're signed into the correct email. And from there, it should, when you purchase, it should redirect you right away to the setup guide page. You guys can let me know if that's true or not, but it should redirect you to the setup guide. If not, though, I have posted in the Discord. Well, I guess if you guys just don't know how to navigate WAP, just let me know. Okay. Chris, I see you message me, and your answer is yes, it should be the same. Yep, should be the same. Awesome, 20 of you. I'm curious, did you guys just get the email that I posted, or I posted on the forum that the iFVG Autotrader Release is live? Did you get that email? I'm curious if people get those. But yeah, welcome on the team, guys. Super pumped to have everyone. Super pumped. Just for clarification, we have half the lifetime spots gone already. Okay. Half the lifetime spots are gone. So again, if you want lifetime, it's best to grab it now. Okay. Redirected to WAP, received emails, no announcement. Okay. You got the email? Cool. Some people may get it, some people may not. I'm not sure. So maybe it goes to spam. But yeah, we do have the Discord. There is a iFVG system chat. I will at everyone. Welcome in. So everyone can kind of see where that is. So we have the regular, just the iFVG chat. We have a little testimonials page there, and then a feedback channel. So one thing that I do with all of our systems is feedback. We take user feedback super seriously. So if you have anything that you want us to improve, anything you think should be added, anything like that, then you let us know. Okay. Again, there it is, lifetime and monthly. Okay, make sure, go get what you want. The lifetime is half gone already. Okay. Yeah, we don't offer the ES and MES auto traders anymore because there just wasn't that many people using them. NQ and MNQ auto trader still we offer. A lot of people like those more, so we left those on there. But yeah, we didn't want to overwhelm too many people. So yeah, welcome in, guys. Posted links in the chat. Half the lifetime spots are gone. Make sure you get it if you want. Monthly spots are still about 30 spots left of the 50. So again, the emails should be going through with that have your personal license key on them. And you should be redirected right to the setup guide page. If the emails aren't coming through after about 15 minutes, the system might lag a little bit because there's a lot of people right now. Just let us know. Just DM me. We'll get it fixed for you. Okay. Abhay, I see your DM. Let me check it. Yeah, that's fine, Abhay. If you want to do that for a week, I'll honor that for you. We'll give you a little thumbs up so you know I see it there. Got your link, John. Awesome. Yeah, guys, super pumped though. I mean, this is just with these settings I have on here. AP, well, I haven't seen you in a while, AP. Yeah, just with these settings I've had on just tonight, there's 6 wins, 2 losses in the last 8 trading days. And all these wins you can see here on the chart, you know, a 1R is here. Okay, so 2R is up here. Now you can drag the TPs around however you'd like. Sean Miller, welcome in. You can drag the TPs, right? So this is just, they're automatically set at a 1-to-1 and a 2-to-1. You could drag all of it to a 2-to-1. You could drag all of it at 1-to-1. We just always have it set for 1-to-1 and 2-to-1. Helps with stability, helps with simplicity. People don't get, you know, overwhelmed, right? So that helps a lot there. As well as the semi-auto mode is really cool. But just today, this full win, that's with a 60 tick minimum stop. Beautiful. Kilikashi, will NQ Autotrader work on ES? NQ Autotrader only works on NQ. Well, NQ Autotrader works on NQ and MNQ. Yep. But yeah, we have just on the chart there, over the last 8 trading days, there's been 6 wins and 2 losses. The 2 losses were right here on the 16th. There was 1 loss there. And then we had a full win here, which is really nice. Full win. A lot of these are in the overnight session, but still. 2 full win there. Then we had a stop out here and then another full TP. And you can see on these trades, sometimes you could 100% drag your TPs around because we had entry right here. 1-to-1 is right here and 2-to-1 is right here. So you could have easily dragged both your TPs just to this high and you would have made like 3 times what this is, right? You got the email from WAP saying it's live. Okay, cool. Alex, the iFVG, we've done all of our testing on it for NQ and MNQ. It will work on YM or MYM. It'll work on ES with some slight tweaks in the settings. It'll work on Bitcoin. The thing is, you'll have to tweak the settings, right? I think majority of people will probably just use it on NQ or MNQ and YM. ES, I personally, I would never really recommend using it on ES. I wouldn't even recommend trading ES most of the time to anybody. It's just really slow. It's really slow. Doesn't work out well, but it does work on multiple instruments. You just have to tweak some things. So, but we had a nice win there. We'll keep going. I think I had no trades one day. Here's a perfect example of a perfect exit though. Short entry, full TP. Again, this is 2R right here on that TP. So cool. Team Blood John doing well. We'll see how it performs. It is going pretty well, Gio. Thanks for dropping by, Gio. But yeah, guys, make sure grab the Autotrader if you'd like. Monthly spots are getting close to filled. Lifetime spots, there's a couple lifetime spots left, but a lot of them did get taken. So if you want lifetime, make sure you go and grab it, okay? Make sure you go and grab it. If the lifetime gets filled up, we had 10 spots. I think about 6 of them are gone. We're going to raise the price most likely a little bit, but that wouldn't be for probably another month. But full win here. We had another full win here. And you guys can just see, though, this, you can, like, move these TPs so easily on some of these trades. You're already in? Awesome. Yeah, welcome in, guys. I'll repost the links in the chat for people just joining. Repost the links right now. Here we go. Boom. Lifetime. There you go. Have a great night, John. We don't have the TP based on ATR. It's just 1-to-1 and 2-to-1 risk reward. You should definitely throw that in the feedback channel, though, because I can ask if that's something our developer can add. Remember, we're big on feedback, guys, so. Yeah, remember guys, you're going to want to give this auto trader a couple months, okay? If I've already had some people, I'm not going to say names, but I've had some people message saying they want to, you know, get the monthly and back test it for a week. That's great. Back testing is good, okay? But if you're only going to give it a week to see how it performs, you're not in the right headspace. You're not in the right headspace. You need to give something a couple months realistically to see results, okay? I can see you guys should be getting the emails with the license keys. Is that true? You guys are all getting the emails. I know some of you have already said yes. You all have a custom unique email. And if you're trying to scam me or steal the product, I have all of your IPs. Just to scare everyone. But yeah, you can see here, the TPs can so easily be dragged. So right here was a 1-to-1. And again, we don't have anything in the settings. We may add this later. This is just for stability with the Autotrader, but a 1-to-1 here and a 2-to-1 here, okay? You could have dragged both of these, again, to this swing point here, okay? And this would have ended up turning out to be, instead of a, well, let's see, just see the entry here. Risk was about 18 points. We'll just round up to 20. So you would have gotten 81 points. That would have turned into a 4R trade if you dragged the TPs to here, right? Or maybe you left the runner until here and you just kept the 1-to-1. So a lot of opportunities, that would have been a big trade. It still was a win. I'm saying it could have been even bigger just by using some, you know, manual intervention, right? Is it an auto trader? Yes. Will it probably perform better with some manual intervention? Yes, right? Probably. Okay. See some of you still joining. Love to see it. Yeah. Just gonna remind everyone in the Discord, 4 lifetime spots left. Reminder as well, you get the inverse fair value gap course that I made myself, okay? You get that for manual trading. Talks about inverse fair value gaps. That's 45 minutes long, and I'm going to be adding more. Then you get the setup guide, which is 45 minutes long. You get the auto trader, which is an auto trader, and you get a good group. You get a good community. You get a private little inverse fair value gap roll in the Discord, which I don't think everyone's claimed yet, but people are still rolling in. So yeah, make sure we have the iFVG chat. You guys should all be able to see that and chat in there, the testimonial channel and the feedback channel. So there you go. Okay. Billy, installation is wanting a license key. Where do I find that? In the email. So check your email. You all will get a personalized license key. You're just going to copy that, paste the license key in there. And again, make sure you're following the setup guide. It should redirect you to the setup guide page. And just follow the videos in there. But yeah, it's in an email. Paste the license key in, accept the agreements, click OK, click install, and then again follow the setup guide. Everything you should need is in that setup guide, unless I missed something. But let me keep checking these trades here. I'll give you guys some examples of how you can move some TPs. This trade was a long trade because the stop loss likely was all the way down here. Because we have it set to be at the bar, the close of the bar. So it would have been here, right? This was your 1-to-1 down here. Your 1-to-1 is right here. 2-to-1 didn't get hit all the way till over here, which was a long trade. That trade was 3 hours or 4 hours long. but then it ended up hitting. So, and then again, that runner, look at, like, you could have 100%, if you were bullish on the day, move that a little bit, right? And then here as well, today was a pretty perfect exit. So when does it perform better, during choppy days or trendy days? I couldn't, definitely trendier days. You don't want chop. You don't want chop, but it can do really well on like big range days, but not chop. You don't want chop. But yeah, trendy days, sometimes you'll get no trades on a trendy day. And then other days, you know, big ranges where you're moving up 100 points, down 100 points, up 100 points. That's where you could get like the 5-6 wins in a row kind of day, right? When it's moving from high to low, because the auto trader is based on swing points. So if we're going up, breaking a high, moving down to low, breaking the low, and etc., that's when it can start to really do well. But yeah, I'd love to see 28 people in here still, 30 people. You guys should all be joining the live streams when I live stream. Sometimes there's only 10 of you in there. I hope I see a lot more of you in the live streams. Okay, we just hang out in the mornings, we chill, and we talk about trading, we talk about the auto trader, and I even call out some manual trades. So if you're listening, you can get some other trading advice. You would do market replay testing. And then you can pull up a trade performance. That's how we do all of our tests. In market replay, just for the fact of all of you, all of my developers have told me this, and there's like 3 or 4 great developers we have in the Discord. They've all said Strategy Analyzer sucks. So we only use market replay, and it's like 99% accurate to what you get in live trading. Okay. No matter the speed that you're on. Okay. Even if you're on max speed, there's always a what if this, what if that max speed. That's accurate. Okay. Yeah, you just have to download like a couple weeks and then play a couple weeks, or download a month and play a month. It takes a while, but it does take a while to backtest. That's why we've already gave everyone like 3 months of backtests. Right? We've already gave everyone 3 months. Yeah, hope everyone is getting the spots they want here. Again, only a couple lifetime spots left. If you guys do want a lifetime spot, go for it, right? It's 10 months worth of monthly. Okay. So if you plan on having it and using it for a while, the lifetime is better on your money, technically. There's a lot of people that have used SBS, which we released a year ago. They got lifetime, and you know what? They've gotten like $10,000 in payouts, and they're still using it. So, you know, what's a better option? That's up to you. But again, I'll post the links in here if anyone wants to keep or hasn't gotten the spot yet. Okay. Lifetime there, monthly there. Okay. Do we have any questions as of now? Are you guys running into any issues? There's still 30 people in here. Are you running into any issues so far? Are you guys just following along the setup guide? And it should be live on the store page as well. Let me just double check. It is, yep. iFVG Autotrader is live on the page. I know some of you also as well. I'm going to be doing a 3-month giveaway for the Inverse Value Gap Autotrader. So if you guys have purchased it and you end up winning, I'm just going to add 3 months for free. So you don't have to worry about canceling or anything. It's just you win. I'll handle everything. Okay. Probably do that in a week. Probably do that in a week. So no one's answering my question that I asked if they're all good and following the setup guide. So I assume you guys are following the setup guide, which is good. So let me post, let's see, this is, okay, that's good. That is good. Okay. Okay, so that's, you guys are going quick. So you guys got your spots. Half of the monthly spots are gone, and half of the lifetime spots are gone. So, yeah, if you're in the stream, I obviously told you, if you're in the stream, you're gonna get a spot. No worries. If you haven't gotten your spot yet, make sure you secure your spot if you want lifetime or monthly, because there's a good chance by tomorrow morning the spots are filled. Right? There's people with different time zones in this Discord, other countries. So when they, wake up or whatever, and they see a spots open, there you go. You're out of luck. There's no chatter going on in here. You guys are making me a little worried. I don't like talking to myself too long. Let me check YM. I'm not a huge fan of YM personally, and you have to do some tweaks in the settings, but let me see. You definitely have to do some tweaks though, because YM moves completely different. Not completely, but it is pretty different compared to NQ. So okay. Okay. Let me see. Just leaving the same settings as NQ. Yeah, it's just, it is way choppier on 1 minute candles, so yeah, nothing there. So you'd have to tweak some settings some more. Win rate, well, before I tell you, let me just tell you first, win rate doesn't matter to the fullest, okay? Yeah, I would say somewhere around a 50 to 60% win rate with probably more towards 60 with a good RR, good risk to reward. So, and sometimes in the back tests, it'll count like a break-even trade as a loss. So, but I'll tell you, over the last 10 days with the settings I just showed on the chart here, there was 6 wins. I'll show you on MNQ because that's what we were on, and that's what I would trade as MNQ. Yeah, I think it's solid. I think 1 minute will be slow, and it obviously depends on the settings you want to use, right? Like these settings I have on here, which I'll just show real quick. It's on just 24/7, but you might want to tweak that. That's just for showing purposes. But 60 tick for the minimum stop loss. So, no stop loss under 15 points because we don't want it to be so close. And then just pretty much just 5 for the fair value gap size and 100 for the swing high ticks. And there's been 6 wins and 2 losses out of the last 8 days. So in all those wins hit a 2-to-1 risk reward. So all those hit a 2-to-1. We have it obviously, so it automatically sets a 1-to-1 and a 2-to-1. And you can decide if you want to move the TP to a 1-to-1 or move the TPs to a 2-to-1 or leave them at both 1-to-1 and 2-to-1, right? But all those 6 wins did end up hitting full TP. So I guess you would have netted 1.5R per win, right? So 1.5R times 6 is 9R, and there was 2 losses, so it's minus 2R. So overall, the last 8 days, since last Monday, you would have been up 7R. So if you are risking $500 per trade, which is high, right? That's high. That's if you're maybe trying to pass an eval quickly, or maybe you're just really confident in it and want to use it on a fund account. I'm not promoting that though. But 500, that means you would have made 3,500, right? Or if you're just risking $200 per trade, you'd be up 1,400 bucks since last Monday. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, I agree, Gio. It's solid. I'm hoping it's good. Hoping people like it. Again, just a reminder, you know, we always take feedback. So if you guys have feedback, let us know. Post it in the Discord, and there we go. I did post the links in the chat. I'll do it again. If anyone missed it. Yeah, see, it's quiet in here. Looks like everyone's going through the setup guide, which is good. So I'm gonna try and load some more days, although I don't want to blow the system up. I've already got 10 days loaded, and it's kind of a lot of data to calculate. So yeah, Alex, or A3, whatever, A3, I'll call you. I haven't ever tested gold, so I won't tell you for sure if it does work on gold. YM, you would want to just tweak the fair value gap size. So you're gonna have to figure out, because again, we've done all the testing mainly on NQ, because that's what I like, is NQ. And I build these mainly for me, and then you guys can use them. You'd want to tweak the fair value gap size, figure out what you like. Maybe it's, 5-point size, maybe it's 8 points, maybe it's 3 points. And then you might want to change the swing points as well. So again, the videos go over what I mean by the swing points. So if you watch the videos, should answer your questions. But yeah. Okay, so let's see. This is September 9th. So we had another full win here on September 9th. And you can see here, again, hit 1-to-1, it did pull back. And then it did end up hitting 2-to-1. But then we kept going. So again, if you have some, manual trading experience, you could have easily extended this TP if you wanted. Not saying you should, but you could have. So that's a full win there. And then the next day, September 10th, we had a full win here. That ended up hitting pretty quick, moving down. Let's see. Some days you'll have losses, right? Like this day, 2 losses. So that's minus 2R. That's okay. Not every day is going to make, 8 wins in a row. Next day, this is September 12th, full win, and it kept going. So you'll notice a lot of these trades keep going. And often you'll notice when they hit the 1-to-1, they often hit the 2-to-1. Okay. But you'll notice you can extend a lot of these, right? So this would have netted 1.5R. You could have moved everything to the 2-to-1. Then it would have been 2R. You could have moved everything up a little bit more and gotten 3R. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that. Then we had no trades a couple days. Then we had the loss, and then we went on the 6 wins, 2 losses. So 6 wins, 2 losses. Then we can count this. So that's 7 wins, 2 losses. Then that's 4. So 7 and 4. Then 8 and 4. Then 9 and 4. So 9 wins. 9 wins and 4 losses since September 9th. with the settings I'm using. 9 wins, so 9 times 1.5, let's just say. And then minus the 4 losses. So you would have been up 9.5R. I don't think you guys understand, like, that's good. 9.5R. So if you're risking 500 per trade, that's $4,700. So if you guys had, let's just say, a 50K Apex account, okay, and you had a funded account, the most drawdown we had in the last 10 days was 2 losses. So that would have been $1,000 of drawdown, okay? And then the net, we are up 4,700. So you would have started a 50K funded account fresh, made 4,700 in the last 10 days, and you could have taken out a $2,000 payout or 1,500, whatever the max for the 50K is for the first payout you could have taken, right? And you know what? That pays for the lifetime already, right? I don't know if Geo has to agree with me on this, but almost 10R in 10 days is, or 15 days is pretty good. So is that New York session only 9:30 to 4? I'm showing 24/7. So just all the time. You might find patterns. So for people that are going to run replay tests, it is best to run 24/7 tests and then look in the trade performance, and you'll see what times during the 24 hours run the best. So you'll notice maybe 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. is really good most of the time. And then you'll notice, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is really good, or something like that. So quite solid, Geo says, yeah. 10R is pretty good, guys. And it's hit 10R in the last 14 days. Obviously, if you're a hyper scalper like Geo, where you risk $100 and then you end up making like $3,000 in a day, I mean, he won't like it. But I'll tell you what, this would have gotten you a payout in the last 15 days. So that's all you should need. This would have gotten a payout to where you would have covered the lifetime of the Autotrader, and then now you own a Autotrader for free, if you want to look at it like that, right? So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. 30 of you in here still. Welcome in, everybody. If you are not yet a member, then better get on it. Getting close to my dinner time, though. I'll stay on for another little bit, though. I'll stay on for a little bit. I am getting hungry, though, and you know what? Tomorrow, for anyone not knowing it, I will go live in the morning for the group here, right? So live stream tomorrow morning on YouTube. And then tomorrow night I'm going to Florida, so no live stream on Friday. I'll be back for Monday. So just a little quick trip to Florida. Okay. Gio, how's your trading going lately? You trade live accounts mainly right now, right? I mean, I know you trade props still, but you're mainly on live, if I got that correct. And a reminder, just for everyone in here, we don't release auto traders often. So in the last 12 months, pretty much, we've only released Trendbender and this. So it's exciting. skipped a lot of days this week. So far things are going well. Yeah, I took 2 trades today. Both ended up being break even. One of them was a short, and sadly it did hit me out break even right before it dumped. That's okay. Yesterday was also break even, and then Monday I had a nice win. So I'm green on the week, but um just Krillin. Yeah, check the Discord and go to the general chat in the Discord, and then check the pin messages. And there's 3 back tests over the last few months pinned in there. Okay, and that's just with some general settings. So that's nothing, nothing crazy, right? Nothing crazy. I've also shown on the stream here that you would have been up almost 10R just in the last 15 days with just the settings I've shown on the screen on the stream today. Right. Let me do this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and just to confirm, literally exactly half of the lifetime spots are gone, and exactly half of the monthly spots are gone. So, yeah, I'm assuming within the next 24 hours, all those will be gone. So, if you want to jump in, you should probably jump in. Market didn't gap, which is good. Market didn't gap tonight. Looks like people are fizzling out. We'll stay on for another 5 minutes or so. Another 5 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, again, let me know. Get into your DMs. A few people have DM'd. If you have questions, or if you haven't gotten the activation emails, within 15 minutes of your purchase, let me know. Okay. I'm pretty sure though, from what I'm seeing, every single person should have gotten the email. So. All right, people are fizzling out. I think we'll call it here, guys. We've been live for an hour, a little over an hour. We went live at 5:35. Yeah, hour and 5 minutes. We'll call it here. Again, make sure you get in on the spots if you want. Okay, again, I'll post it one last time for you. There's a lifetime link, and here is the monthly link right here. Okay, so make sure you get in on that. We'll end it here. If you need me, reach out to me in the Discord. I'm always available in DMs. And yeah, thanks for the good stream, guys. We'll see everyone tomorrow morning in the live stream. See you guys.